As every fitness freak knows, and this is called cross-training, a good cross-training program involves both diet and exercise. Oh dear, good luck everyone. Accordingly, some of this puzzle's across entries undergo a dietary restriction, while some of the down entries take part in certain exercises. Clues for dieting acrosses consist of two definitions. One for the before version of the answer, whose length is given, and one for the after version that appears in the diagram. Either definition may come first. The diet is spelled out by the acrosses losses, good rhyming there, in the order in which they occur. Across clues are given in the proper order, although the bars marking the answers starting and ending points are not shown. If the bars were shown, it would be 180-degree rotational symmetry. Exercise instructions interject themselves as otherwise include across entries and apply to the down entries that cross them. Locations of all down entries are given normally. Clue answers include 9 capitalised words, both counting before and after acrosses. Have a good work out what is going on. Basically, the thing we need to know is that the acrosses have two definitions in the clues, one for the before and one for the after. And we put the after in the grid, but it's the before that is sort of the word indicated by the word play. Marky, I'll send you a PayPal, Marky. Yeah. Good evening, Dragon Edge. Yeah. Basically, acrosses have got two definitions, and then the downs are going to be modified. Basically, that's a lot of words saying your answers are going to be modified upon entry. It's one sentence. Your answers will be modified, or some answers will be modified upon entry. This is the grid, so I put it like that in that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. We're only given the location of the down clues, so this is with respect to the down clues. The acrosses those do not count for the acrosses, so I will get rid of those numbers throughout. And here we go. What do you want to do? Do you want to start with the acrosses or start with the downs? I think we have to start with the acrosses. Let's go for it, and things will hopefully become clear as we solve. This was from January 1999 or December 1998, depending on how you look at it. It says the official date is December 1998, but this is a sort of a New Year theme. Fitness, health. So I put it as January 1999, given that the next one is February. So, health clubs miss modernised muscular movements. Health clubs miss modernised muscular movements. See, I just remembered that the sun goes to the right. Sort of, if you look at it, there it goes. There it goes again. And then you wait for 3 weeks, because we don't get it very often here in the UK, because it's always blooming cloudy. And there it goes again. Right, health clubs, spas. Okay, spasms and spas. Now, that's the title of a pub I'd open, Spasm and Spas. Actually, that's a good health resort name, isn't it? Spasms and Spas. It's got to be that, but I don't know why. Only if you're facing... Yes, it's absolutely true, Rodri, but if you're facing north, it's going to be behind you. So it's... and, of course, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. This is... Health clubs are spas. Modernised. Muscular movements is spasms. A modernised form is... Okay, so health clubs is spasm. So do we think health clubs miss is the word play, modernised, miss modernised, and the muscular movements... Okay. So is it saying... Oh, is what this is saying is that the word play is for the before, and we have to put in the after, which is the bit on a diet, i.e. the shorter bit, which is the definition here, health clubs. I think that's what it's saying. Wordplay has extra letters. Wordplay extra letters. I think that's what it's saying. Have a look at the exact wording. And hooray! Good work, Hereditary. So it's either spasms or spas. Given that it has to go on a diet and lose letters, surely spas is the answer. But modernised is part of the word play. Oh, is it not all the acrosses? Hang on. Clues for dieting crosses. Okay, yes, it's probably just a normal one. In that case, it's spasms. I thought they all had to obey it. They don't, so that is spasms. We don't know where it goes, but it probably starts here, but we don't quite know where it goes. Let's go for B. Check part of a wine glass. Check part of a wine glass. Well, I've got the answer, but why? I'm trying to put a sock on my right foot. And am I succeeding? I am not. It's only, you can't get it over my ankle. Right. What do you think B is? Type in the chat, please. I'm going to say that it's stem. Because if you check the flow of something, you stem the flow of something, and part of a wine glass is the stem. Good. People are agreeing with me. Good evening, Alfitsing Plane, by the way. Good name. Good to see you. Okay, stem. Again, we don't know where to put that. Why will you not go over my ankle? There we go. Rebuke ancient king repeatedly. Rebuke ancient king repeatedly. Ancient king, old. Same to you, Waterfall. Same to you. Yeah, I don't know. No, I tell you why. It's because somehow the sock had rotated, so the ankle bit was not over the ankle. It's slightly uncomfortable. I've got to now rotate it underneath the desk without seeing. So, there's nothing worse than a misaligned sock. Oh. Afflicting Plague. So I should have said, and I didn't say at the beginning, hold off on giving out the answers. Let me have a first go, and then I'll give out the hints. But Afflicting Plague has actually said it, hasn't it? It is Tut Tut. It's an ancient king who's Tutankhamun repeatedly. So it will be that. No, don't worry. I hadn't said. I'd absolutely forgotten. So you were well within your right to rebuke me. Do you want to see me rotating I was rotating the sock. In old Rome, a general lack of muscle tone. It's a good surface, whatever it is, whether it's normal or not. In old Rome, a general. So is this an old Roman general? Lack of muscle tone, flabbiness. Poor effrontery. In old Rome, a general lack of muscle tone. Almost a rhyming clue. In old Rome, a general lack of muscle tone. Post-COVID syndrome, yeah. A general lack of muscle tone. Hang on, is it a hidden? No. Don't think it's a hidden. Oh, hang on. No, I thought it was meagre then. No, don't know. Let's go for E. Question about the acrosses from Arch. Does that mean that no wordplay, just double I think so. So I think this could be. This feels to me like a double definition of in Rome a general and then a lack of muscle tone. So we're after a famous general like Caesar. And then take out a couple of letters and you might get a term for flabby, something like that. It will become clear, hopefully, when we actually find one of these things. Cast doing some cobbler's work. Cast doing some cobbler's work. And in the acrosses of the double definition clues, it should be said that the thing in brackets, the length in brackets, is the before, the longer of the two words, and not what gets entered into the grid. It goes up to T, so we have all the acrosses on the screen. I'm going to keep it on these instructions for now, because may as well. Cast, doing some cobbler's work. Shoeing, so a cobbler does some resoling, lacing, shoeing, First letter, please, Grammar Van. If it's S, I'm going to be irritated. I'm irritated! Soling is all I could think of. Oh! Soling and sling. If you sling something, you throw it, you cast it, and you're soling, you're doing some cobbler's work. This looks like one of the possible weird ones. So I think we've got that. Do a nice pout. Duck face. Honk. Orange truck in descent. Orange truck in descent. Oh, Gramavan thinks differently. Oh. If you cast, you... Next letter, please, Gramavan. This is interesting. T. Next letter, please. Cast. String. Stitch. Stitch. Stitch is what Gramavan is thinking. And it's a possible, but I prefer mine, I will admit. But I will put it... I'm going to put it behind here where you can't see it. But I could see it. I prefer mine. You cast stitches in... yes, to cast is to stitch, but doing some cobbler's work to me implies it's an ing word. So, we'll see. We'll see. We don't know at the moment, really, to be honest. Orange truck in descent. Something van in descent. Dropping in descent. Lower. Truck. Cab. What's a three-letter word for a descent? A drop. Orange. Words for orange. Can't think of any other word other than umber. Tangerine, yes. Yes. First letter, please, from Dragon Engineer. Fine. Is it an anagram of orange? Can orange be O? Is it an abbreviation for O? A descent that starts with O. I mean, all my descents start with O. Oh dear. Orange can be O. What's the context for that? That's interesting. Next letter, please. Yes, I'm aware that I'm asking for so many hints, but after yesterday, I'm fully okay with sometimes asking for hints. Ah. Oh. Descent. Oracle. Orbit. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know whether that's a thing done in the UK, in UK cryptics. Would we allow that? I don't see why not, but it's very rare for me to have seen that. Anyway. Okay, hints, please. Either general or the next letter, happy with either of them. Am I parsing it correctly? Is it O for orange and then a word for a truck and then you get a descent, like O lorry? This truck is a big beast. A big a big r. In the UK, Meredith, we don't learn it like that. Oh, and in. So O in, I'm assuming. O cabin. O vanin. We know it's that. Well, we know it's OR something. Yeah, we're taught Richard of York gave battle in vain. An oil truck is a rig. Oh, okay. So origin, sort of the descent of man, the origin of man. You could sort of use it for that. There we go. Should have got that. Examine small receptacle. A receptacle is one that you're not sure if it's there or not. It's a receptacle. Examine small receptacle. And good game. Everyone says Wobble J. And I know that you've got G. If you've got G, you could tell me good game, really. And there is an emote for that. I think not from me, but there's definitely one. A receptacle. Oh, dear. I'm okay, thank you. It's been a long day. Go for it in the chat. Small can be represented by the letter S. That is my top hint. So examine. It's a normal clue. It's a can, not a tin. It's a can. So it's S and can for. Oh, spot is close, but I think not quite right. It's very close. I prefer scan, but it's close, but it's not right. Quartet member involved in retrospective collection. Quartet remember? Help! Honk honk. Involved in retrospective collection, and I've got this one. And here's my hint to you all. It's not Saucepan Marky V. Sit at the back with the hat on, with the special hat, please. Here's my hint to you on this one. This is my hint to you. Okay, type it in the chat if you think you've got it. It's a hidden, but it's a reversed hidden. It's retrospectively hidden in collection, and it's something you might find in a quartet. It's a cello. Is it me you're looking for? Yeah. It's my favourite, reversed. Darkly smears Russian emperors. Darkly smears Russian emperors. Okay, this is... I've got it. I've got this one. And I'm going to say immediately, it's a special clue. It's one of the specials. So I think we probably... I still have a gut feeling that D is a special as well. But until we start pinning some of the downs through, because this is basically a cold solve, we probably won't be able to get it. Okay. Now, Mark, if he's got it but doesn't like it, I do like it. Because I'm definitely... it's fine. It's fine, I think, unless I'm a muppet. Type it in the chat if you think you've got it. What do you call Russian emperors? Very nice things, of course, unless you want to be locked up. But they are Tsars, and I've got it like that, and then it's Tars. And can it be TZ? Now that's my next clue. I think it can. Yes, it can. It can be CZ as well at the beginning, but TZ. But given that, so it's either S or Z. I'm going to go with S. I am absolutely the same as you, Arch. It's TS or CZ, but I don't like TZ, but it is in Chambers and the Oxford English Dictionary and Collins. So they're all there, unfortunately. But it's going to be S. It's going to be S. It'll be fine. Broken on the same side together. Broken on the same side together. Yes, we'll be putting in everything in this column. These are the pre-whatsits. Okay, cool. We'll come back to that later, Meredith. I'm going to ignore it until we've seen everything. CSAR. Hang on, I'm going to have to see if that's I think I have seen it in a New York Times crossword, but it is not valid in Chambers, Collins, or the Oxford Dictionary of English. So, ha. Broken on the same side together. Allies? United. Is it going to be... No. Yeah. I'm gonna come back to that one. Good. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. K. Covers with black darts. Covers with black darts. So covers is probably a definition. Black is probably B. Darts. Flits from side to side. Darts. Speeds. Runs. Covers. If you cover, you... if you... Runs? Bruns. Nope. L. Oh yeah, darts as in pointy arrows. That's true. Projectiles. Covers with black dart. Barrows, no, because it's not one of those. Carefully studies Lester Young's nickname. Now, I think there's a particular person called Lester Young that I don't know. And their nickname is probably to carefully study. To scan. Jazz musician. Oh, it's not Bird, that's Charlie Parker. It's not Satchmo, that is Alexander Armstrong. Louis Armstrong, not Alexander Armstrong of Pointless, no. Can I just have the answer to L then, because it's just not something that I'm going to know, and I'm after it. If I had to guess, Peers, P-E-E-R-S. Prez. Okay, so okay. The fact that it was a special clue as well did not help me in the slightest. Oh, a raid is brewing. Oh, hello raid. I'm looking forward to it. Well, for it to be port, it will have to end in an S. Well, carefully studies, it has to end in an S, so that unambiguates it for me. Chocolate, marmalade, flip-flop, squiggle. Ultimately seek eccentric English guy's name in Norway. Ultimately seek eccentric English guy's name in Norway. Is it the last letters? K, C, H, Y? Oh, no. Ultimately seek is K. Name in Norway. I wanted to be Ylvis, just for what does the fox say. What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding. Oh, I remember listening to that song a lot in 2013. Eccentric could indeed be an anagram indicator. So, eccentric E and Guy. So ultimately seek is K, and then eccentric E and Guy, and then it's going to be a Norwegian name like Kugie. Kugie. Am I along the right lines in terms of my wordplay? I've got a horrible feeling. It's a name known in England. Am I even parsing it right? I mean, that is a 5-letter word that's sort of... No. He's a well-known American footballer. Brady. Flushingtons. Hello. I was told a few seconds ago that there might have Hi, Flush. There has been a development in the UK news. There has been a development in the UK news. So, yes. American football. I can't think. Can I have the first letter, please? Actually, can I have the first 2 letters? Because I think the first letter is K. Good evening, everyone. You will see a ridiculous... Ash! Oh, I have this button. Yay. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're well. Thank you, Ash. I meant to say, and I meant to tell you this privately, but I'm going to say it to everyone. I like your cut hair. I like your new haircut. It is excellent. So very well done. Yeah, there has been things in the news about Cressida Dick, which the papers are just going to love. They always do whenever she does something, because, yeah. Oh, Ash, you stop it. You stop. No, actually, keep on going. No, next letter, please. I'm not sure I know this one. I haven't seen it lately, David. I've not seen what it looks like lately. You're too busy doing starry things behind the microphone with your podcast. I don't know this. It's a name in Norway, is it? Next letter, please. Knuckle. N-U-K-N-U-L-L. Oh, right. Canute. Okay, which I know is like K-N-U-T or C-N-U-T. So ultimately Sikh is K, an eccentric is a nut, E is English, and then guy's name in Norway. I didn't actually have the pars quite right there, did I? So anyway, there we go. Basically the preamble is a lot of words for saying that sometimes the acrosses have an extra letter in the wordplay. But it's two definitions. It's a lot of words. Get down as if to scrub boat's bottom. Ooh, Get down as if to scrub boat's bottom. Okay, that's fine. This is actually one of the funky clues. So this is a perfect time for you to join us, Raiders. This is a funky one. Go for it in the chat if you think you've got it. A few of you think you have it. This is one of them. So get down as if to scrub, you would kneel. And a boat's bottom is a keel. And so it's double definition. And we have an extra N in one part of it, so that comes out. And we think Meredith has D, but we didn't get it at the time, and I'm going to come back to it later. That's probably a strange one as well. And the number in brackets tells you the number of letters in the longer version, which has to undergo a diet, because this is about diet and exercise, because this is a New Year's puzzle from 1999. Nothing factual about Democrats' trial. Nothing factual. Lies. Nothing factual about Democrats. That D. Trial. Give it a go. Is nothing the letter O? That's my question to you, Hollow. Nothing factual about Democrats' trial. Democrats D. Trial. Freebie. Oh, it is. Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Yeah, got it now. Got it. It does start with O, and it's 6 letters because it also tells you that in the clue. It's going to have a D in it, and the definition is trial. I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, go for it. Deal or deal. Ordeal or no ordeal. That was the actual joke. That's the funny joke. Right, okay. It's there we go. Nothing is O. Factual is real, and it's about Democrats for D. Dodge commercial in England. Dodge commercial in England. Yes. This is a special one. Advert is a commercial in England, but you call them adverts in the States, right? It's not just here. Yeah, we call them ads as well, but advert. And then if you dodge, you avert. So that's a special one. No, not really. Oh, okay. So you just call them... What do you call them? Just ads. Fair enough. But ads is short for adverts, so... Yeah. Mind you, that's like saying cab is short for cabriolet. Oh, get to the cabriolet into the office today. Get to the cabriolet. The blue woman in the Bible. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did not know that was a fairly England-specific thing. The blue woman in the Bible. There aren't that many women in the Bible. Maybe woman in the Bible is Eve. Blue is sad. So you get sad Eve. And the other definition is the. Esther. Esther and Eve are the only two women that I could... And Lot. And... there was Sarah right at the start as well. And wasn't there Rebecca or Leah or something like that? Ash thinks they might have something. Ash, I should say, if you just joined us, give me a first go, and then I'll ask for the hints after that, so don't shout out the answers. But what do you think it is, Ash? Let's see, because I have absolutely no idea at the moment. The could be the could be the blue woman in the Bible. Marine, like Mary and blue. Ah, yes, like the blue is like the ocean. Okay. Like the deep blue sea. Woman in the Bible. Ruth. Not spotting it. And I'm not spotting it from anyone. So I think I'm just going to come back to that. Oh, Mary. Of course, Mary. No. R. Take in excessively choppy seas in Black Sea port. Take in excessively choppy seas in Black Sea port. Yes, I have this one. Yeah, just what we need. Hebibble. Hebibble. Good name, Hebibble. I've got R. Holger has it. Okay, well, we're going to come back to it later, Catus. Okay, Hologro, go for it for R. You think you've got it. You'll need a bit of geography knowledge, and this is quite a famous port, certainly in crossword circles. If you ever see, like, Black Sea port, it's this answer. It is Odessa, yes. OD is to take in excessively, which, a little bit grim. Choppy seas, anagram of seas, and then you've got Black Sea port, so that is Odessa. Fitting match. This feels like a double definition, and there's going to be one letter difference. Fitting is apt. Match is wrapped. Papped, capped, dapped, lapped, mapped. Just has got it. I feel like fitting must be apt. Match. Match is pair. So can it be par? I'm sure you do, Jaws. I'm sure. I know you're backtracking and you're not confident anymore, but I'm sure you do. Is it a special one? Is it a special one? Because I reckon it must be. If something fits, it is suitable, it is able, whatever is not special. Well, we all know that, Arch. Hey! Interesting. I probably made Arch cry. Sorry, Arch, come back. Ooh, first letter, please, then. So, but what I mean by special one, Jess, is some of the acrosses, like these ones, work in a slightly different way. But this is not one of them. So a match is a game. If something's fitting, it's suitable. It's... next letter, please. It is... many. Mart. M-E. Meek. Meat. A match would be a meat, but why would that be fitting? A match would be... meep. Meat, M-E-A-T? No, that's not fitting. Wow, how am I not getting this? Melt. Mend. This is worse than Wordle. You think I had it? Oh. Meat, M-E-E-T, is what I've got. Although Jers is a different answer. Meet just means fitting, as in a help meet for him. That's not a sentence that makes sense. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. My staff, for the most part, is beyond human understanding. My staff, for the most part, is beyond my human's understanding. This is what she just got on my graveyard, on my gravestone. My staff, for the most part, is beyond humans' understanding. I know, Warble. I know, right? Because I think my is my. It's going to be something like mystery or arcane or... all I've got is mystery in my head, and it's not mystery because that's too many letters. Yeah. My staff could be rod. Yeah, I did wonder about that, Meredith. But then I thought, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Exactly, it's a double bluff. It's a double bluff. Staff, my entourage, my posse, my gang. So it's my, and then a 5-letter word for staff is beyond human understanding. Mystical. Has anyone got this one? I haven't seen that anyone has got it. So we're going to move on to the downs in a second. Most of which are normal, I think. What does it say? It says that the downs... exercise instructions and interject themselves as otherwise unclues across entries and apply to the down entries that cross them. So some of them... Locations of all down entries are given normally. Okay. Whisper. I said the word. Okay. Mystery. My staff. For the most part. Okay, so it's STAF. Or gang or posse or an unmarried female arachnid. Ugh. My men, my staff, my house, my... what's the first letter, please? So sorry. Another word for staff. Rod, no. S. My... yes, yeah, you knew what I was getting towards. My... Mystery. My... Next letter, please. My staff. My... Just can't think of any other words other than staff. And it also starts with T. My... Another kind... A stick. My Sharona. Oh dear. And there we go. That is beyond human understanding. That is mystic. I should have got that. I do apologise. Okay, let's go to the downs. These do go where they say they are. They may get twiddled upon entry. So do we have 8 across? A across is spasm. So we know that 1 goes here. It may or may not start with S. Street with place on both sides for trees. Street with place on both sides for trees. And it doesn't say anything about the lengths. We're given lengths, but it doesn't say what's going on. Street is ST. Place is usually PL or place on both sides. So PL something ST, PLA, ST for trees. Asters. That's nope, not spotting it. 2 down. Beat some veggies. Beat some veggies. You can if you've got a big enough whisk. I mean, beets, BEETS, peas, leeks, carrots, Brussels sprouts. God, good to love. Yeah, I like that bitter. That's yeah. Some veggies. No, let's have a look at number 3 down. Gifts from Al put in shelters. Gifts from Al put in shelters. I want gifts to be presents, but it isn't. Exercise instructions interject themselves as otherwise unclude across entries, and then they apply to the down entries that cross them. Okay. Gifts from Al. Gifts are your abilities. They're your strengths, your skills. Your gifts are your presence, your little tokens. Shelters. If you shelter, you look after, you cover. Okay, Jess has got it. First letter. And Marky V, please, first letter. Shelter. Tents. Tents! Oh, it's tense. And then you put Al in tense and you get talents. And I'm just going to stick it in here. Except, given that we have spasms as A across, not quite sure what's going on. So it'll go in lowercase. It's not tentacles. We had enough tentacles yesterday. Attacks hams. Attacks hams. Pigs. Overactors. If you attack something, you poke. You... Okay, I know that you're getting it, so that's something. Attacks hams. It's not a hidden, is it? I mean, tack. I don't like it if it's a hidden. Not hidden. Attacks hams could be an mash or sham. Anagram of hams for mash. I don't like it because then there's no. It's not in and lit enough. It's not. Don't like it. First letter, please. It must got to be double definition. M. Mars. If you attack something, you mar it, and to ham is to mar. Mars. Meat. MEAT again. Hamming for the camera. Yeah. Next letter, please. Emoting. Mimicking. Mugs. Oh, if you attack something, you mug, and if you ham, if you ham the camera, you mug it. Is it that? It feels right. Hooray. Again, well, I'm going to put this in capitals because spasms will fit there with the M in the correct place and just something to do with... Is talents going to go backwards? That's my next question. Is talents going to go backwards? Because then it would fit. Because then we could have spasms going along there. It is called cross-training. And the ing looks okay there, you know. These are given in the right order, yes. They're both given in the right order. 5 down. Rare gold netted in reckless raid. Rare gold netted in reckless raid. So gold will either be AU or OR, and that's going to be in an anagram of raid. So gold will be OR or U, AU. Yeah, the acrosses are in the correct order. We're just not told where. So we had spasms to start off with, and then stem, and spasms and stem will fit along here nicely, quite easily. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh yes, tut tut would then fit. Yes, would then fit in there. That is true. So I think for some reason talents is going up rather than down, which could mean we have an actual 7 down clue, an actual 7 up clue. Let's everybody fingers crossed for the 7 up clue. First letter, please. Rare, probably. M. A reckless raid. Is that going to be in a melee? Rare gold. Next letter, please. Rare. Rare could be as in the uncooked, so raw, but then gold. Well, Catus now has it. Bitter Otter is not. You and me both. That yes. Let's ask that. Let's ask that. Is gold equal to AU here? It is. Okay. Where's that M coming from? So rare and gold. So is it going to be MAU? Is it? Is the definition raid and is it maraud? So rare might be. Oh, rare could be R. AU can be gold, and if you're reckless, you're mad. There you go. It's maraud, which could easily go there, because then we can have stem along here. Maraud. That fits nicely. So let's hope that 6 starts with S. Be sparing with second colour. Be sparing with second colour. If you're be sparing, you only use a little bit. Colours. Right, name your colours, people. Green, blue, particularly 4-letter colours. Blue, gold. Yep, red, blue, purple, ochre, fuchsia. Yeah. Bring them on. Be sparing with you, claret. Be sparing with second, and then we could get a colour. So it could be the 4-letter colour could begin with S and go at the front, or it could be the S could go at the front, or the blue or green. At the front or the back is what I'm saying. Pink is close. Puce is quite close. And of course, it could all be reversed. You never know. So if you're sparing, you're lax. You are easy. You are. So it could be a 5-letter colour ending in S. It could be a 5-letter colour ending in S. I think Spurple is one of my favourites. Colour. Tint. So we got stint. If you're I don't like it. It doesn't make sense with be sparing. But people are saying yes. Why are you saying yes? So a colour is a tint. That's fine. So S and then tint. That's stint. Be sparing with is stint. To be stint is to be sparing. Okay. Let's put that in there, and let's go with stem then. And that means we can put in some lines. So let's do that. Let's put in some lines. We'll put one in here, one in here, one in here, and one in here. And so we'll go with spasms along here. Let's say that talents is going up here. Tut will then need to go in here. So we could put some more lines in. I'll be with you in a second. Just doing some admin. And then that will go there. A stint double. Oh, it makes 7. Well, no, 7 is here. Oh, you've probably looked it up. 7. Is it going to be 7 up? This is it. I will retire on this. This is perfect. Amazing. How long have we been doing this? I hope this is right. I hope this is not 7 down and it's actually 7 up. Because I've got my can here. I won't be able to turn it upside down. What am I going to do? Don't know. Country instrument played by Tiny Tim when taking shower. Country instrument played by Tiny Tim when taking shower. Was... Okay, Bitter Otter said tiptoe through the crossword, so that's a reference to tulips or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on there. Country instrument. Is that the definite? And it's going to be ukulele, because that's a country instrument. Played by Tiny Tim when taking shower. When taking shower. A leak is a shower. Ukulele. Okay. So country instrument is a uke. Played by Tiny. Oh, okay, fair enough. Country is the definition. Oh, right. Oh, so instrument played by Tiny Tim is a uke or a ukulele. And the shower is rain. And it's absolutely ecstatic. It is a 7 down clue, but it's reverse. Actually, it's a 7 up clue. And what is 7 up? Other beverages are available. Brilliant. There we go. Well done if you got that one. Well done, Bitter Otter, and everyone who got that one. Ukraine, I crane, will crane. Many exotic southern birds. Many exotic southern birds. Oh, now we know deer cross. Oh, right. Okay. Not even that. Not even actually. Well, I didn't actually pay for this can, so technically you could say that this is a freebie, but this was given to me by Sensei, so so it was not paid by Big Soda in any way, shape, or form. So deer cross. We now know it's A-T-O-N or a tone or something like atonal. No, what is it? What is it? Go for it. Tell me. In old Rome, people aren't liking it because some people didn't like it earlier either. Anthony. So Anthony, and that's going to become a Tony. Oh, a Tony. Now, is that a word? It is. Lack of muscle tone, atony. Lack of muscle tone, energy, or strength. Lack of stress or accent in prose. So that means that is maraud, and that is atony. And we lose an N. So is that no sound? Is that what we're getting from this message here? No. Because we've not got this one or this one. Or this one. Or... So it's those. So there's a few more letters that might come out, but... Well, we'll come back to that anyway. Many exotic southern birds. Oh, okay, yes, got this one. Got this A. Yeah, I'll do the next line. once we've just done this one because I'm on this one at the moment. Many exotic southern birds. It's relatively straightforward when you parse it correctly. Southern is S. This is a type of bird, also spelt with an H, but in this case it's not. Yes, someone explained the twist, Caroline. To Caroline. Many exotic southern birds. Many exotic anagram of many. And then S for southern, you get minors. So let's have a look at the crosses. So we know the next one is sling, so that's going to go there. And then the next one is origins, so that is absolutely fine. Now, we can put all that in without a problem. I can't really remember what the gimmick is, which is really worrying because I'm doing the crossword. What have we got next? We got scan. Oh, which has to go here. So we've got a lot of lines before it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that they will also be here, 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 and here. Then we've got, oh, and here, here, and here, yes. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to get cello, but we can't quite put exactly where that is for there. Essentially, we don't know what's going on, really. Though one down is going to be entered probably upside down. It's got to end. It's not going to start. And beat some veggies is pulse. It's pulse, isn't it? Good evening. Hey, our flitzing plane. Yes. So that's going to be pulse. Line 3. Oh. Why have I done that? Why have I done that? That's just weird. So, whoops. Whoa. There we go. I don't know why I've done that. That's very weird. And now I can't get rid of that line. Why can't I get rid of that line? How irritating. No! Let me get my eraser out. Boop. There it goes. Right. Where are we next? So we got to... So we did Ukraine. Many exotic southern birds, that is minors. Let's have a look at the next down clue. 9. And that goes here. Lieutenant returned wearing beard with finesse. Lieutenant returned wearing beard with finesse. Lieutenant is LT, return, so it's probably TL, and it's going to be, we're going to either put beard in it or beard is going to go around it with finesse. Adroitly? Oh, it's not quite like that, but it's going to be something like that, isn't it? It's going to be TLY. So a beard. That's a good point. Lieutenant, lieutenant is both, isn't it? It's a good point with pulse. Some veggies are pulses, so it would have to be pulses. But I feel like if you beat you pulse, well, I'm going to delete it just in case, but I swear it's pulse at the moment. What was after cello? Tars. Okay, well, at least we know where tars has to go. So we can put that in. And then that is going to go here. Pulse is a word for beans and lentils. Yeah, but you're fine with pulse? Okay. I feel like it should be pulses, but... Hologro, please. Go for it. Oh, I just put it on the wrong side of that. I just put it on the wrong side of that. There we go. That's what all I did. You are très welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the note there. There's whatever that is not going to end in you. First letter, please. Deftly. Now, why is it deftly? I feel like it's deftly. Do you agree? Defy. Wearing beard. Is to beard to defy? There are a lot of things. To beard someone is to defy them. I have never heard of that. I'm learning lots of things today. That does not bode well for cello. Cello will have to go here. And our pulse that doesn't fit. So it's not pulse. But we can put some more lines in. Cello now has to go here. Could deftly go up. That is correct. Definitely goes up. For a reason that we have yet to ascertain. Excellent work. So cello goes there. And that goes there. And we'll need one there as well. Okay, good. Canadian tribe maintaining mostly old form of French. And it's going to go here. Canadian tribe maintaining mostly old form of French. Catalan is Spanish. What is the name of the type of French that they speak near the Pyrenees? I have forgotten, but that has... I think I'm maybe thinking of Basque, actually, which it isn't. Canadian tribe feels like it's going to be the definition. Oh, hang on. Maintaining mostly old. So we're going to put OL, and then we're going to form of French. Is that how... Ooh, interesting. Oh, Basque is Spanish too. What type of French am I thinking of? It's a very, very strong accented French that they speak either near the Pyrenees or in Corsica. Okay. I need to know the Canadian tribe, and I don't know whether I know it or not. So we're going to get C, and we're going to put OL in there somewhere. Creole. Cree is your tribe. There we go. And Creole is the form of the language that will be spoken. There we go. OL in Cree, which must be the Canadian tribe. So for 12, so we've got cello, we've got tars. It's going to be along here somewhere. 4, broken on the same side together. Stared, staked, shattered. I feel like it goes here. Oh, these two. You think it's? Of course, we're going to be getting. So anything that interacts with a couple of unclued across entries get reversed, and Ukraine is reversed. Maraud is fine. Maraud is fine, isn't it? So Creole is fine. So it's talents, deftly. So they're not. Ah, yeah, row 7. Row 7. So it looks like anything that crosses this is going to get entered in reverse. But not Creole. No. But it's not going to be the whole row. It probably there'll probably just be an extra line here and here, say. So I think it'll be fine. Covers with black darts is 6, or at least 6. Covers with black could be tars again. But we can start putting stuff in the reverse, can't we? Because we've got mystic and we've got meat. And we've got Odessa. And we've got something. Then we've got avert. And then we've got ordeal. And then we've got keel. Of course, this is solving quite a lot of the down clues for us. Glass Case MD, good evening to you. Thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very, very much. Is this going to help me solve the crossword? Yes, it is. Canute then goes here. And then Prez goes here. And so we've got 2 more clues to fit somewhere in here. So it's probably, they're 6 and 6. They're probably here and here. That's where, or something like that. Sorry, there. I think something like that. But let's now continue the downs. Thank you very, very much. So 11 down, which goes here. And probably is reversed. Almost certainly is reversed. Show missing average for Hall of Fame hitter. Average for Hall of Fame hitter. Isn't that RBI or something like that? 7 months as well. Thank you so much, Glasscase. A show could be to air. And then missing the average, take the A out. And then, oh no, it's going to be the name of the person here, isn't it? It's going to be the name of the person. And then add an A, and we're going to get the name of a show or something like that. So I'm very happy to be told this one. S'il vous plaise. Oh, a musical. And minus the average. Why is C the average? Oh, the average grade. Okay, yep. And that is indeed being inserted backwards. Tear madly round Swiss canton and Tuscany of old. And goes here, so it's 12. Tear madly around Swiss canton. Oh, I'm going to need to know a 3-letter Swiss canton, and I'm not up on my Swiss cantons. I canton do it. Canton, can't, something like that. Tear madly, anagram of tear. This is almost certainly backwards as well, because it's in the symmetrical position to Ukraine, which is also backwards. So it's probably going to start with an E. Tuscany of old. This is going to be... Oh! I wanted it to be Etrusca or something like that. And is there a Swiss canton called Usk? Etruria. Uri, thank you. E-T-R-U-R-I-A. There we go. E-T-R-U-R-I-A. So it's an anagram of tear around Uri, which is the Swiss canton. Thank you. Quiet about something happening after 6. And this one is almost certainly up backwards as well. Quiet. So it's probably shh about something happening after 6. Now I'm going to quibble here. I think it should be after 6th. But it's a small quibble. Because after 6 is 7. But an event is in shh. And you get 7th. It's another one that's entered backwards. And yeah, for me, the 7th one. No, the 7th one comes after the 6th one. Yes, says Arch. Without any resistance, secretary shot marble. Without any resistance. So that's letter R. Yes. And then secretary shot. So anagram of secretary, but minus all of its R's. So we get S-E-C-E-T-A-Y. And then shot. And then you get marble. Ugh. Easy. No. Oh, maybe it isn't. Oh, cat's eye. Cat's eye, and it's backwards again. So that's what it is. Resistance without all of its R's. And then anagram to get cat's eye. Head of studio listens to cuts. Head of studio listens to cuts. 15, which I haven't written here, have I? But I have here. There's a bit of luck. This is probably entered top down. Head of studio listens to cuts. Oh, I've got this one. Yes, I've actually got it. Meredith's got it. Hologro's got it. Archer's got it. Catus has got it. Go for it. Go for it in the chat. Head of studio is literally the first letter of studio, S. And if you listen, you hear. And shears is to cut. Dance, receiving excellent introduction. Dance is a prom? It's entered top down, so it's entered normally. So pleased we have it a 7-up clue for the first time. So pleased. Dance receiving excellent. I wanted to say like A, like excellent is like an A grade, and I think I've heard of the word pro-am. Is that a word? Pro-am, a contraction of professional. So does it mean introduction? It's the other excellent. The other excellent. Proom. Proem. Probum. Procum. Produm. Proem. E for excellent, I guess. Proem. It's an introduction, a prelude, or a preface, coming from the French proem, from the Greek before a song. Okay. Just going to put it in and carry on. Cries of alarm from the rear exit. Finally, some shooting. Well, that's skeet shooting. Cries of alarm. Eeks from the rear, so it's reversed. Rear exit. Last letter of exit. That is a T, and you get a skeet. Rings covering front of swim trunks. Interesting. That is 18. So torsi. So it's tori. That's a good clue. I like that one. Tori are the rings. They cover the front of swim, which is S, and the trunk is a torso. So torsi is your that. I'm pretty sure that 19 is going to be lady, but let's have a look. Young man seen with unknown woman. Oh, that's nice. That's a good clue. Young man is a lad. Unknown is Y, as in X and Y in maths. They're common for unknowns. And a woman is a lady. Young man seen with unknown woman. I like that one. That's good. That's just simple but fun. Okay, so we have a couple of clues that we don't have. The biblical woman. Who was the biblical woman? I forget who the biblical woman was. It was such a long time ago. Oh, Q, which is the one after avert. Oh, Esther. Ether and Esther. Oh, okay. Why is Ether blue? So we've got tars. The next one is broken on the same side together. Okay, if it's, yeah. Not a huge fan of it. And covers with black darts. Which is going to be somewhere in here. Could go backwards, I guess. Because we've got two. We've got to fit in these two, and they've got to go in the middle somewhere. We don't know yet, Bitter. Catus, what's the answer to the covers with black darts? Oh, it's a covers with black darts. So black darts are soots, and if you cover me, shoots. So it's soots. Okay. So that means the other one is also going to be a clever one. So let's put that in. So we've got one there and one there. And then one there. So that goes there, and then we got 5, and then we got that, and then we got hike. So these are the unclued crosses, and those are the ones where anything crossing it was actually... so it's hike and lift, I'm assuming, because that could be locusts. We'll take a look at one down in a second. So broken on the same side together. I seem to have got rid of that. Taxed. If something's broken, it's tarred on the same side together. Tamed and tamped. No. Oh goodness. Tased, taped. No. I did. Teamed and tamed. There we go. Teamed and tamed. And the extra letter there is an E. So nose. Oh. So something's different about that one, but that was the person's name that we weren't quite sure of, were we? So let's just take a look at one down. Street with place on both sides for trees. Street. There's your street with place on both sides. A locus. A locus is a... it scoots. Oh, scoots. No seconds. It's not tree, street, tree. I don't know where locusts comes from. What's a locust? It's an insect. Locust is a type of tree. Did not know that. So it's locusts. Huh. Fair enough. And that's everything. So, exercise instructions interject themselves as otherwise uncluded cross entries. That's hike and lift, which tells you how to alter all of these ones. So we've altered all of them. And what was this extra message? That was the diet is... yes, so the diet, we must not have any seconds of our portions. So no seconds for us. Thirds and fourths, absolutely, but no seconds. And the diet has always removed the second letter. Nice. Oh, that's even better. Hadn't spotted that. That's even better. And that is, and I've forgotten to load my sound effects, that is cross-training.